Okay, so now we're going to talk about single opt-in versus double opt-in. And I'm going to try to do this without getting too technical, crazy on you. Basically, single opt-in is someone comes to your website and they basically put their email address in your website. So, okay, let's draw your squeeze page right here. Here's your squeeze page, and this is where they put their email address in. They put their email address in, they click the subscribe button, and here's your list. They are on your list. That's single opt-in. Double opt-in, we'll go get crazy and go with blue for double opt-in. Here we go, same thing, here's your squeeze page. There's the subscribe button. They put their email address in, they hit the subscribe button. That sends them an email. This is your email. Email. That email's got a link in it. So that link's up here. After they push the subscribe button, they have to go to their inbox. They have to click this link, and once they click that link, then they're on your list. Okay, so what happens is, basically, this one, of the people that put their email address in there, 100% of them are added to your list. Okay? Down here, there I go dropping stuff again. Down here, of these people, basically, that go through this entire process and end up on your list, it can be 50%. It could be 60%. A lot of people are in that 60, 70%. I work on this process and I get it up to 82 to 85% actually going through this. That means I lose between 15 and 18% of the people that put their email address in there. Okay, so I've been doing, from 96 to 2001, I was single opt-in. In 2001, I switched over to double opt-in. So why did I switch over when I lose 15 to 18% of the people? Well, first of all, you don't really lose 15 to 18% of people, because a lot of the people that come to your website, if you have that bribe and they think they want to get that bribe, so what they'll do is they'll put in a fake email address. They'll put in Fred Flintstone at fredflintstone.com. Or, abcdefg at gmail.com or something like that. They'll put in bogus email addresses. So this dropout here isn't really accurate. It's less than that. Or there's all kinds of spiders online that'll just go around and they'll just opt in, opt in, opt in. These are mechanical, or not mechanical, but computerized spiders that just go, they find an opt-in form, they'll put something in there and they'll click the button. So bottom line is, of the people, of these subscriptions that don't go through, not all of that 15% you lose are real people. Half or less, in my opinion, are real people. Still, you do lose some amount of people, and some people are sitting here and they've got only a 50% conversion, so they're losing a ton of people. So a lot of, some people say, I just want to go single opt-in. Now the only problem with going single opt-in, there's this whole anti-spam community. And like any community, and these are people that really, they work very hard to try to eliminate spam on the internet. And spam's a horrific problem, and we're all paying the price for spam. I mean, it slows down all our systems, it slows down all our servers, it clogs our inbox, we have to deal with it. It's just a pain in the neck, and it's getting worse and worse. And so there's a lot of people out there that really have dedicated their lives to fighting the spam problem, and that's a good thing. But like any community, the anti-spam community's got some people that probably are, not, I don't know, let's just try to be as politically correct as possible here. But, there's, in any community, there's some nutcases. And there's some people that are probably a little too anti-spam, a little too shoot first and ask questions later. And like, if for some reason one of those shoot first and ask questions later people ends up in your single opt-in form and they end up on your list and you end up sending them an email, it could cause all kinds of problems. it can cause big time problems. So that's why personally for most markets and most lists, I don't really care for single opt-in. Now I'll tell you right off, I've got some good friends, especially in the internet marketing community, some very sharp people, people that are very experienced and make a lot of money, and they use a single opt-in. So, you know, this isn't a cut and dry thing. I sleep better at night with double opt-in. I think of this 15% that I lose, not that many of them are real. And if they can't even be bothered to confirm here, are they actually going to open up the email even if it's a single opt-in? I don't think they are. So, and there's one other piece here. When you start publishing online, your list will have a reputation with the email service providers like Gmail, like Yahoo. And this is important. This is something that no one teaches this stuff. It's very important for you to maintain a clean relationship or a clean reputation with those providers. And that's one of the reasons I love Profollow. And you know, Profollow or Aweber, they work very, very hard to maintain a very strong relationship with their, you know, with Gmail, and with Yahoo, and with the other providers like that. So, you know, you want to have good deliverability, because if you don't have good deliverability, basically your email will actually end up in people's spam filter or spam box, or Gmail, Yahoo, whatever. They just won't even deliver it to the inbox. Okay, so you want to maintain that very, you know, good reputation. One of the ways you do that is going with Aweber or Profollow.com. And another one is they're starting to watch your users' actions. I'm sorry, your subscribers' actions. So when you send an email, they're watching what those people do with that email. And if they never ever open your emails, that's a little check mark against you. And obviously there's going to be a lot of people or some people on your list that never do open your emails. But they're just looking at percentages. And if you have a ton of people on your list that are not good subscribers, that don't ever open your emails, that's going to hurt your deliverability over time. And so think about it. All those single opt-in people that you might have lost in that confirmation process, but they're terrible subscribers, so they're never going to open it. Or they just set up a bogus email address. You know, they've set up this, you know, just a completely bogus email address. And now your email is going to a bogus email address that they never even check. Obviously, those are never going to get opened. So what I'm saying, you have to think about, you know, I personally believe that double opt-ins get you delivered into people's inbox in a more effective manner than single opt-in. Now that being said, I will, like for my high-end products, you know, if someone's going to spend $2,000 with me for product launch formula, I will feel comfortable for a buyer's list using single opt-in, not going with double opt-in. But generally, that's the only place I'm using single opt-in is for my high-end products, for the people that have actually bought. So they bought, they gave me their credit card, they gave me their mailing address, they gave me everything. At that point, I feel comfortable going with a single opt-in. Otherwise, I'm pretty much purely double opt-in. Now, there's some markets, people claim like knitting or quilting, or there, you know, some markets like that supposedly people don't, in that market, a lot of them don't understand the double opt-in process. In that case, I don't know, you can think about it. But for where I'm publishing in the internet marketing space, I'm primarily double opt-in.